Alright. Just got off the bus. There was a young lady sitting across from me in the bus. Was doing these hand signals. And like I said, a lot of stuff that they do, I figured out some of it. Some of it I don't figure out yet, but I figured out a lot. And the more I study it, the more I figure it out, the more I share it with you guys. Look at this shit. Yeah, this shit is. All the hand signals. Anyway. Use women. Like I said, this program is trying to confuse you. So as a TI, you just gotta observe. Okay, you gotta observe, because they'll try to isolate you. And then when it doesn't suit them, then they'll try to introduce you to female or male handlers, depending on if you like the opposite sex or you like the same sex. Okay? And remember, it's all to benefit them, right? Okay? So, as a TI, you got to take a stance. Like for me, like I said, being in this program makes it very difficult to meet people that's new, because you don't fully trust them, right? And, you're just probably end up going to have sexual relationships. Okay, and the people who they may send into your life to engage in sexual relationship with will probably have STDs, and whether they know it or not, because what they've been doing, particularly in the black community for decades, is what they did in the Tuskegee experiment, right, where they condition black people and then get them infected with STDs and have them spread them on each other. You ever notice that when there's an STD outbreak within the rural community of white people, how they always goes into action to, if it's curable, to make sure everybody in that community is cured. But in the black community, they don't do that. Okay, they let it spread. All right, and they're conditioned black people to spread STDs. Because they use shame and guilt. Okay, and they use the technology, silent sound, on us as not just as TIs, but within the black community. There's a history of this. You think that they stopped? Particularly now when they hide stuff, and they can hide it very well. Okay? And when you hear stories about, for example, there was a guy in Atlanta, he was gay, and they said that he slept with over 120 something people and infected them with HIV. Right? Ask yourself this question: how come they waited for this guy to infect 125 people with HIV, and all of a sudden now they could move in to arrest him? Right? Ask yourself that question. You see what they love to do? Look at the guy in the car. He's looking over. Yes, he's looking over. Look, sticking his finger in his ears. Yeah, fuck you too. He left the bottle there. See, he could tell you that. Oh, that shit is planned, right? And as I'm walking, he's looking at me, laughing, sticking his finger in his ears. See, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, and the young lady that was on the bus talking to me, she just went into the apartment building that my mom lived in. Okay? So I guess they're going to be using her now, right? You see what I'm saying? They don't stop. They always try to get these false witnesses, you know. Look, she's smiling. White girl on the scooter. Yeah, I know y'all smiling, y'all racist motherfuckers. I know y'all smiling, y'all racist motherfuckers. So they got a big grin on their face. Okay? They got a big grin on their face. Okay? But trust me, they haven't won. Their deception in their lives, they haven't won. Because guess what? Tomorrow, or what have you, I'll put this video up exposing what it is that they're doing. And they're going to engage in the hit and run. Okay? That's what they're going to do. So, just to let you guys know how this is planned. Now, I've taken this bus many times. I've never seen this young lady before. But tonight, they made sure they put her on the same bus as me. Okay? So, they can target me. And when she got off the bus, she started walking the other way. She wasn't walking in my direction. She was walking the opposite direction. But she turned around and walked in my direction, right? So, that's to let you know how it's all planned. Okay? Look, fire truck passing by. And they got no sirens on though. Alright, and their lights is off. State-sponsored terrorism. That's what that is. And training people to engage in psychological violence against targeted individuals. And yes, it is a form of violence, okay? What you counting? What you counting in your hands? You know, she had a red, or he, what have you. Oh, it's a she or he? Anyway. Oh, you looking at my... Oh, so she turned around and looked at my phone and look at the gray car. You see that? Yeah. Take off your hood now, right? Yeah, I'm narrating every action that she does. Okay? So yeah. So anyway, so like back to Pam now. So like I said, it bugs me when she does that, you know. It's like I guess from time she was on the phone with her girlfriend, and usually she stays on the phone. She goes in her room, but she got off. All right, because I was leaving. All of a sudden, she gets off the phone now. She never gets off the phone when I'm leaving. I go say goodbye to her, what have you. But she gets off the phone. Why? Because you know she knows she was about to target me, and just in case I blow up at her, you know, accuse her of targeting me, she doesn't want her friend to hear. So she hangs up the phone, like I said, following me from room to room, her hands in her pocket. And as soon as I leave to walk out the door, what does she do? She stands in the hallway, you know, staring at her watch. So, yeah. But again, I know what it is that they're trying to do and what they're trying to say. You know. And like I said, I'm not a violent person. They know this. They're the ones that are violent. They're the ones that are committing violence against us as TIs. But again, it is projection, right? Because this is they engaging, you know. And again, here are some facts. The majority of people who engage in spousal abuse are law enforcement officers, people within the military. Okay. So when they're trying to perpetuate that's who you are, or they're trying to do projection, understand this, that is who they are, right? I have never put my hands on a woman, never have, never will. Okay, in terms of, you know, physical violence, anything like that, never done that. But like I said, I've had women put their hands on me, okay, because they didn't want me to go out or what have you. So but again, in the black community, we as black men, if we try to defend ourselves against this type of attack, we're the one that's getting arrested. And a lot of black women know this, and so they use this white supremacist system against black men, particularly when they are vindictive, when they are narcissistic in mentality. This is what they'll do, okay? And like I said, I can see the degradation in the minds of the older generations of black people, and particularly black women. Like I said, where their mindset is that of a 25-year-old because they want to compete with 25-year-old, and they'll do anything if you as a man, particularly a black man, is doing well for yourself. They will try to destroy you if they cannot be with you or But again, they try to do that with us as men too. So but we got to understand psychology, like I said. So they may be walking around here with smiles on their face, thinking that they've won, but they haven't. Again, it's a deception and delusion that they want you to think is a TI. But as long as you know who you are, and again, learn about psychology, learn about this technology, learn about the program, and you should be fine. And also learn to distinguish between those who try to play the good cop, bad cop role, okay? Because like I said, they will show themselves when they think that they've won, and it's at that moment you will understand and know exactly who they are. And don't expose them yet, okay? Don't expose them yet. All right, you'll know when the right time comes to expose them. Okay. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.